I have a habit. Every night, around midnight, I bring a bag of tea wrapped in a napkin. Then I walk to a 24-hour diner near my place. I make a cup of tea and read through the night. She's always there too. A young girl, dressed up, looking sharp. When she gets bored, she talks to me. She once said she wanted to be a singer. I told her to cut down on sweet. It's not good for the vocal cords. That night, phone rang. Her client had arrived. She looked tired, like she didn't want to go. A car kept honking outside. She had no choice. She wiped her tears and left the diner. I watched her get into that car. I didn't move because I knew everyone survives in their own way. The next night, I came back as usual. She sat down across from me. She had bruises on her face. She had held it in too long, then said a lot all at once. She told me her name was Aline. She gave me a CD of her own song. She said the dream of singing felt far away now. I told her to change her surroundings. I wanted her to become who she really was. We talked for a long time that night. She smiled. I hadn't smiled like that in a while. We walked home together. Just as she turned to say goodbye, a car pulled up beside us. A man jumped out and slapped her hard. It was her boss, a Russian gang guy. He dragged her into the car. I stood still. His bodyguard kept a gun on me. The guy thought I was a customer. He handed me a business card. Told me to come by again sometime. I didn't fight back. I just watched the car disappear into the night. But inside, something was boiling. I didn't see her for days. I kept going back. Something felt off. Then the diner owner told me she was in the ICU. I went to the hospital. I saw her through the glass. Her face was barely recognizable. Her friend was sobbing, hands shaking. I helped her wipe down a cup. Said I was a friend from the diner. Then she told me what happened that night. The gang beat Elena to make an example. She was nearly killed. They even threatened to silence her forever. They said mute girls bring in more money. I couldn't sleep that night. I stared at the CD she gave me. My chest felt like it was being crushed. If I had a daughter, she'd be her age. My rage had been building for too long. But I knew if I acted, the quiet life I'd built would be gone. Still, I couldn't let her be dragged back into that darkness. She deserved better. I took a deep breath. I made my choice. I walked into the room. He thought I was in the wrong place. I pulled a thick envelope from my pocket. I laid it on the table. I said, "This is $9,800. I'm buying Elena's freedom." He looked surprised. Then he smirked. His men started reaching for their weapons. He reached out his hand. I thought he was agreeing, but he mocked me. He said that money only buys her 1 month. He said he'd never let her go. He said he'd drain every last cent from her. He told me to get lost. I picked up the envelope, turned to leave. They all relaxed and laughed, but I didn't leave. I locked the door. It was time. I scanned the room in 3 seconds, counted heads, noted weapons. I clicked my stopwatch, and in the next second, I made my move.